Hi everyone, welcome to my channel ICT Active Learner. Today I am going to explain the task 20F of chapter 20 data analysis. So here they said John Reeves did an extra 4-hour work. So change the spreadsheet that you created in task 20E to show the new figures. So I have it already here. Okay, so we just need to add 4 more hours to John, and then the manager want to see the average number of hours worked displayed as an integer and then round to the next whole number in the hours. Okay, so what we need to do, first of all, I just need to go to my sheet as I have here. It is 17, right? I need to change this one, the number of hours, okay, as it has been rounded to the, like in D10. If you look at the cell D10, first of all, let us enter the value here. Okay, so I'm going to change the value for John. He worked 4 extra hours. So here, let me change this one to 21. So now the value is changed to 16.8. So what I need to do, I need to display this value as an integer. So in this case, we need to use the function integer. So we can choose any cell, okay, and then we just need to use the function integer and then the number of cell, which cell address, then we just round it to the integer. So what we need to do, we just need to write anywhere. For example, I'm just going to write here that integer value, okay, and then I will write here equal to int, it's a function, then bracket start, and then the value that I have in B10, I will choose this one and then close the bracket. When I press enter button, you see it is changed now to the integer value. Okay, so next we have something here. They said to round it to the nearest whole hours. So what is the job, or what is the difference between integer and round is, let me just use the round function first. Okay, and I'm going to say here equal to round, then bracket start, then the number and comma to the nearest digit. For example, as they have given us, just you need to write 0 to the nearest whole number. So I'm just going to write 0 here, close the bracket, press enter. So now it is rounded to 17. So the job of integer function is to get the integral part of the value which is before point, that is 16, and then the round function is going to round this value to the nearest whole number, as it is 16.8, which is more than 5. So that's why it is converted to 17. Okay, so this is what is the main difference between integer and round function. Then round function, here we have some other properties, or you can say some other ways that we can use the round function. So if you use, for example, I have another sheet I will open here, and I'm going to write something in the cell A1, for example 62.55. Here I'm going to write 62.55. okay, and then I'm going to use the function round A1 here, round A1, this function or this cell, comma, and then I mention here that 2. So when I just write here 2, then the bracket close and press enter, so it gives me the same result. If I increase this one, for example 6, 7, 8, and still it will give me the value 56, because the value, this one, it is now rounded to the nearest number, whole number, but the 62.5 will remain same, and the function that I have used here A2, and then 2 means to show only two numbers after the digit or after the integral part. Okay, so this is what they mentioned here. Fine. We can also use some other function that is called round, and then I mentioned here a1 and then 1, like equal to round, then bracket start, we'll use the cell address and comma 1. When I close the bracket this time, it just show us 62.6. This all values are just rounded off to the nearest number, and that is 6. In the same way, if I'm going to round this number to the nearest whole number, so I can simply say here equal to round, then bracket start, I use this cell address, comma and 0. When I close the bracket and press enter, it will go to the next number as it mentioned here. It will round the content of A2 to 0 decimal place. Note that the first 5 figures, 5 is 62.5. So I has forced the previous figure to be rounded up. So as it is 5, it will round it to 6, the next number. If it is less than 5, then it will not round, you will get only 62. Just in case, if I change this value to 4 for example here, so now as you can see I will get here only 62. But if I change this one to 5 again, then it will go to the next nearest whole number. Let's move forward. We have here if you want to round it to nearest 10, so we can simply say here equal to round, bracket start, then your cell address, comma -1, so that is nearest 10. Then if you want to round it to nearest 100, then round, then bracket start, cell address, comma -2, the nearest 100. So this is how we use the round function in different cases. Hope you have learned how to use the round function and integer function. You also understand the difference between them. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe the channel for more videos and updates.